was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with that girl named Spike.
Yeah.
You're listening.
Yeah.
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 You're listening to I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
We are celebrating episode 151 of the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. An episode called Back in Black. If Hannah doesn't know this song, I am going to kill her. Hannah.
Back in Black, AC/DC?
Oh, good job. Is this the first one that you've got?
That's a third one.
Third one.
How do you know? Are you keeping track?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, God.
I have kept track. I just sit there at night going, okay, where's Hannah? Where's the tally sheet?
Oh, no. Don't do
It's
that.
It's at 2.
Do you ever,
3.
Hannah, do you ever listen to the songs after the episode? Be like, I wonder what this sounds like.
No.
No, yeah.
I don't. Sometimes maybe, but no, I don't. I can't lie. I don't.
Do you think you could, do you have a guitar near you?
Yeah.
Do you think you could pick it up and try to play Back in Black right now? I just want to hear what.
No.
No? Just try. Just try.
I could, but I
just
won't.
try. I just want to hear what it sounds like.
No.
In your brain, I want to hear what it, like, get the guitar, pick it up, and just immediately try.
I'm going to try too. I'm going to grab my guitar. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Just go.
Back in Black.
You don't have to sing it. Just the guitar. And it's electric, so this is going to be great for the audio.
Oh, it sounds good.
It sounds bad right now.
Okay, one more time. Try it.
That's pretty good, actually.
This is really out of tune.
Try the lick. Do the lick. Try the
I'm
lick.
not doing the lick.
Try
You're
the
just
lick.
trying to embarrass me here.
All right, Mike, your turn.
Mike's gonna get it.
I don't try to. Is it?
I'll give you a hint. Starts on D.
Okay, I started on D.
A.
That's what I did.
E.
I actually did. Doesn't sound. What's the pattern?
It's E major open. This is enthralling for the.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Do the lick. Do the lick. Do the lick.
How's the lick go?
Just try it. Just go for it.
I give up.
Yeah, that's great.
All right,
That's pretty good.
Let's start from the beginning, Hannah. How does it go? How does it begin?
The song or this episode?
This episode. Rick threw us for a loop.
They're running a really, really interpretive group about the shooting with masks.
Miss Sauvé.
Yeah, Miss Sauvé. Which is, powerful. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
They had like the Phantom of the Opera masks on everybody.
Does that happen in the cold open though? That just happens later with Marco that you find out about the mask, right?
Oh, in the cold open, Sean is like in the press because everyone knows he's the one who wrestled the gun out of Rick's hands.
He's walking up feeling real good. He's
weird.
looking real happy that he straight up killed somebody.
I know. Straight up murdered by accident. Yeah.
Yeah. And
what about the news? Am I on the right episode? What about the news reporter? Don't they start off with the?
Yeah. Well, so like he walks up and
the
news reporter is trying to get a comment. The news reporter is talking to Radich, and again, Radish, bad principal that he is, just walks away and doesn't be like, don't talk to the kid. Like,
Radish kind of sucks.
Yeah.
He's a bad principal.
There is no way that
He was an okay teacher.
the school would have allowed those reporters just to be on the doorstep the whole time. They would have hired security to knock them out.
Mm-mm. I mean, it's.
Go ahead.
It's the only school in the world where there would be like press on the steps.
You doing all right?
The Toronto Ledger, the Toronto Dispatch.
What are you looking at?
Those are the newspapers Sean has in his hand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why do you think he grabbed so many?
Well, he's famous. The first time you were in the newspaper, you probably grabbed it, right?
That's kind of a weird thing to be famous for. I guess it's not a weird thing. It's a heroic.
He's a hero.
For killing a school shooter, that's a great thing.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Can we just come back in when they're sitting with Miss Sauvé in that circle and Sean's acting like a real piece of shit in the background?
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
The school shooting.
I love what Sean says.
What does he say, Anna?
He says, "I'm Sean Cameron, and I want some chocolate milk."
Oh, yeah. Jeez, he loves that chocolate milk, huh?
He really does. Oh, yeah, he was chugging chocolate milk the other episode.
Yeah.
When his brother moved out, when he was living alone, didn't he just have chocolate milk and a big,
alone?
Well, he had chocolate milk and a
piece of cake.
Yeah.
He's been, battling school shooters and drinking chocolate milk for months. That's all he's been doing. And living with Ellie, I guess. And her ferret.
Oh, their ferret.
I forgot about the ferret.
Sorry.
Does the ferret make another appearance?
I think it actually does, because I've been following Degrassi No Context, and I think it comes back.
Does Sean come back after this episode?
Sean?
Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't know if this was a Terry situation where they're just gone. Okay.
Terry's tarried. Sean comes back.
Okay, cool.
What do you think's going through Spinner's mind here?
I'm surprised he hasn't also committed another murder.
Or like had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's losing it.
This media immersion class, I don't understand. Like, so Craig is in this class now.
Yeah. Whoever's convenient is always in that class.
Spinner is also in this class, and Toby. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
I could see Toby being ahead. It's not
maybe.
It's not a new year.
Yeah. I mean, unless Snake has just gotten the reins of like, okay, console all these kids. Because later in the episode, Jay's like, it's just an hour. It's just an hour. I wonder if all the kids had to go back to school just for an hour for like counseling with all like specific teachers.
Interesting take. I don't know. We never had a tragedy at our school like that.
Yeah.
Quite like that.
No, me neither.
Thankfully.
But I feel like if we did, we would have just been in homeroom.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've been in school, I can't even think anymore. I've aged quite a bit since this podcast started. Honestly.
Just since the podcast started.
Seriously, we're almost at 3 years. Look at the first episodes and how youthful and vibrant I am. And compare it to now.
I'm going way gray. This is like our version of old. The M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I didn't see it. The trailers looked so good, and then all the reviews were so horrible.
Yeah, because of M. Night Shyamalan.
The beach that makes you old.
He blew his load on Sixth Sense.
Signs could have been really good.
I want to see. You said you saw it and it's bad. I want to see that. The beach that makes you old.
Yeah,
I want to see.
I want to see it too.
Do you know what was really good?
What's that?
That movie Nobody with Bob Odenkirk.
I didn't see that.
It's good. I watched it on the plane on Sunday.
Who saw that? Nobody.
What? Yeah. I would suggest watching it.
I would definitely. I love Bob Odenkirk.
He's great.
I don't know who that is.
Mr. Show. He was.
You know
Saul.
who that is.
Better Call Saul.
Come on.
Who's he in Better Call Saul?
He's Saul.
Saul.
I know him. I know who he is.
He's also. Did you guys see Little Women?
No.
So in Little Women, he plays the dad, but he's only in like 3 minutes. The dad, it comes back at the end of Little Women, and in the theater, people were like, you could hear like gasps and like murmuring because people were like, why is he only in this for 3 minutes?
That's
Wow.
Did he kill it?
He was like, here's my Little Women. Yeah, literally. He comes in at the end and says the titular line. So yeah.
That's so good. I love it. I love Bob Odenkirk so much.
I don't know why he did that movie. I guess Money, yeah.
Jay and Alex, what are they discussing? Hannah.
They're on the rocks.
Just outside. What are they talking about?
Well, they are on the rocks.
They are on the rocks. They're talking about
This is when This is when they're talking about it's only an hour.
Yeah, going in to talk to Miss Sauvé.
Yeah.
Were they in that group meet, that little circle?
No, I feel like they're getting everybody separately. Like,
I think Alex is like, we need to go talk about the shooting, and Jay's like, I'm good, even though he like kind of helped cause it.
Well, he didn't kind of help cause it. He caused it.
He caused it?
That's 100%.
I guess.
If this went into a court case, like a civil court case, he would be paying this debt off for the rest of his life because he's at fault.
Did you watch that HBO docu-series about that girl who like texted that kid until he
murdered?
That was like fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I don't like that kind of stuff.
Oh, you don't? You don't watch true crime, do you?
I do every night, actually. I
Really?
watch Unsolved Mysteries,
right.
Forensic Files.
Unsolved.
First 48 hours, I love it, but it makes me angry. I like Forensic Files because it always ends up with a happy ending, meaning they find out who the killer is. So that's why, and it's only 21 minutes, and that's why I like Forensic Files. You understand? Oh my gosh. Are we even talking about Degrassi? Let's just talk about, I'm going to talk about Sean's parents. Sean's parents obviously had Sean when they were in their 40s. 47.
Yeah,
they were everything old. I wanted them to be.
They couldn't believe it. Like when Sean's mom's like, I'm pregnant. And the father's all bullshit.
There's no way. Didn't you go through menopause already?
Damn. I love Sean seeing them on the news, and the mom is just weeping. Can't believe it. She's so emotional, and Sean he's getting angry. He no longer cares about that chocolate milk. He is pissed.
Chocolate milk cannot fix this for Sean.
My favorite part of this episode is when he rage smashes that computer monitor after talking to the reporter. And in the background, the reporter's just like, but my monitor.
Sean does a lot of rage shit this episode that is wild.
Speaking also of rage, sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I love that the computer monitor is that big. I love that was once the norm.
Yeah.
Now they're so small.
Yeah. I just bought a 4-inch computer monitor.
4-inch?
Yeah. So I can stick it on a desk and watch
while you're working at the club?
No, in my workshop in my basement.
4-inch seems small.
Yeah, but it's like the size of your phone, so like I'm.
Oh, I guess I guess you're right.
So I'm just not watching stuff on my phone. I'm watching stuff on a little computer monitor.
This is also, I feel like you can see the beginning of Emma and Jay
100%. 100%. They had figured out that storyline at this point, and that's the gist.
100%. Yeah.
I feel there was a missed opportunity in this episode when Sean shows up to Snake's class, and Snake has got that Snake look of like despair and like concern. Basically, he looks like how he looked when he found Claude, and he does not talk to Sean about Claude. They should have had Snake talk to Sean about Claude. Instead, Emma has to walk into the scene and really fuck it up.
It's weird that he doesn't bring up Claude.
Yeah.
To me.
They would bring up Tessa Campanelli, but they won't bring up Claude.
Yeah. Like this season, even. They just brought up Tessa.
Yeah. Radish probably had to make him sign an NDA that he wouldn't talk about the bad things that happened at Degrassi.
Radish is probably sad he was there for 2 shootings.
I can't imagine being faculty or student in a school shooting. That can't be fun.
No.
Anywho, let's move ahead to JT playing basketball in a vest sweater, a long sleeve button up, and strange. It's a strange school outfit, but I'm all for it. What's Liberty's brother's name again?
Danny.
So yeah, Danny's playing, and they're both very anti-Toby. They're like,
the way JT
I don't understand. I do not understand why they're so anti-Toby because he became friends with Rick, right? That's the only reason, right? Or is it because he's a nerd now? But I feel like JT should be mad at Danny because he pulled his pants down and made him expose his tiny pants.
You are correct. My gosh, I never thought about that. Why is he not mad at Danny? Holy moly.
You would think someone with a really tiny dick would be mad at Danny.
Yeah.
For exposing it. Maybe even more so than Toby for being friends with someone who shot somebody.
Yeah.
I'm confused by the beach scene prior to them arriving at Sean's parents' house.
What are you confused about?
Do they live in some elaborate? I would think they're like trailer trash because they pull up to a trailer. The preceding scene is just people enjoying the outdoors, playing frisbee at the beach.
You want to know something, Mike?
Yeah.
This is much like
Florida.
What Muskegon looks like.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Yeah. Like Hannah is now on board with the Muskegon hate. Like in Muskegon, there's an amazing beach, like beautiful, amazing. But there's also like 4 minutes away a gnarly trailer park on the way to the beach, you know? So
I'm down for it. I would love to go to that beach and just like scope out the trailer trash. And,
I would love to go to that trailer park.
Maybe have some cocktails with them. Talk about
cocktails. I don't know.
Why you think it's gonna lead into death? Perhaps.
Like what cocktails are they having?
Well, it would have been like a Busch Light.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is it a
maybe some moonshine?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Actually, if those are the cocktails, I'm in.
But something as simple as just like a cheap gin and tonic, you know? They're like, would you like a gin and tonic? I'm like, yeah, sure.
There's no way
cheap gin and tonic, though?
Gin.
Just like a generic, something that's not like, it's not a not a premium, it's a well drink.
You think Sean's going to have gin?
Sure, they've got gin. Hannah, refresh my memory as a bartender. A well drink is a cheap drink, right?
Yes, but I feel like gin. I don't know. I don't know if you want to drink that.
What's it called? An expensive drink?
Top shelf.
So it's well and top shelf?
Well, I just know that expensive liquor is top shelf.
I just can't. Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hannah. Bring up this part of your life.
I'm so sorry for bringing this up.
Why is Sean so Me too, his parents.
I'm obsessed with his parents.
So
I love them.
I'm confused also.
Yeah.
Why?
It seems like they maybe didn't send him away.
Well, I don't think it was so much they sent him away that he tried to be away.
Okay.
Yeah. This episode is weird. Okay, continue, Hannah. Sorry.
No, you go.
I just the storyline when they leave Sean's parents' house and they go to the luxury beach next to the trailer park, and suddenly the guy he beats and goes deaf and causes to go deaf in one ear pulls up in the jet ski. It's like,
well, he works at the jet ski place.
I know, but it's just like, come on.
My favorite part is like,
you can be deaf and ski and jet ski.
Well, no, my favorite part is when he gets off the jet ski and he reaches in his pocket of his wetsuit, which doesn't exist. He pulls out a hearing aid to make it known that he's absolutely the kid he deafened, versus the look on Sean's face, which just said, "Oh, I deafened that kid."
Yeah. What are the chances of him being the jet ski guy?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I feel like they pulled up to that beach and they were like, "Oh, they got jet skis here. How much are they to rent for the day? $300? We got that in the budget."
I have never gone to the beach and said, "How much is it to rent the jet skis?" Never. Not once.
Well, no, I'm talking the production crew, you know, like they're like, oh, jet skis?
You got to remember the budget's massive on this era of Degrassi. Also, you think Emma, when she read the script and said you were going to get buried in the sand in your full clothes?
That was so confusing. Like, getting buried in the sand is no fun, even with in a bathing suit where you can wash off afterwards. But they're straight up. Ellie straight up just got off a Hot Topic shift, and like there is going to be so much sand in that outfit when she gets out.
Yeah. Well, it's probably freezing.
Well, you can see when Emma is in the sand, you can see like her collared shirt, just kind of like a jean jacket, even just kind of busting out of the sand.
I wonder if when they shot that, they wrapped them in like poly wrap or something like that so that they could continue shooting and not have to change wardrobe. Or if like Sean and Jay or Daniel and Mike LaBelle were like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if we buried Emma and Ellie, you know?"
This is the most sun Ellie has gotten in years, too.
No.
Well, no, she was at the beach the other time.
It's probably freezing at that beach.
Absolutely. It's an interior lake in Toronto area.
They were like visibly shivering.
Jay, they all are wearing jackets. But unlike the opening scene going to Sean's grandparents' house, I almost said grandparents, the first guy you see on the beach is a muscular guy with no shirt on. So he's able to tough it out. And that's why I would want to visit this beach, is to mingle with folks like that.
Those are the extras who got a little extra cash if they were willing to take their shirt off on the beach that day. We'll give you $20, 20 loonies. What is it? What is Canadian?
It's a loony or toonie.
Well, they got a loony or a toonie.
A toonie is $2.
Yeah, 10 toonies.
We need to talk about the angry jet skiing.
Yeah, please. But can we talk about the interaction between that crew and the deaf kid? Sorry.
Sure.
The kid that Sean, I feel like potentially unjustly deafened now that we're learning about this situation.
I love that kid too.
I'm watching Michael Bell. I mean, Jay is such a dick. It's insane. When he makes fun of the deaf kid, oh my God.
Yeah, like, come on, writers.
What a dick. He's so good. Hannah, can you do an impersonation of Mike LaBelle? I mean, Jay, making fun of the deaf kid.
I don't remember exactly what he said.
Well, it's time for you to improvise. Improvisation. There you go.
You remember when you tried to improvise on the guitar for Back in Black?
Oh my God.
Do a better job for this.
Okay, I don't love that tone, but let's pause that. I will not do it. I just went back and looked at it. I will not do an impression of his impression of the deaf kid just because it is the most offensive thing I've ever seen.
That's why I was trying to get you to do it.
No.
No.
But
he's so suave looking. He's very handsome, very all-American.
I feel like he could have been in a Twilight movie. He's that handsome.
The deaf kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I was going to say, we have a spinoff with Amy and Melanda, and I think he could be on it.
Yes, he's the love interest of both.
Oh my God, yeah. He can't hear, but he can love.
He can hear.
Well, he can hear, he's got to turn his head.
He's got to turn his...
Does he have a nipple ring? Does he?
I also feel like that... Maybe
no, he's wearing a half jet, half...
He does. He does have a nipple ring.
What? Is his
shirt
off?
No, he really does, yeah.
His shirt is off?
His shirt is off. He's got the wetsuit down from the top down to his waist.
Oh.
He's got a nipple ring, and he's very articulate, good looking.
Yeah.
The girls love him.
I feel like that hearing aid would be hard in the water, though.
Yeah, especially he had to have like a Ziploc bag in his pocket.
It's especially made for him. He has special.
But he took it out after he had it. It doesn't stay in while he's shredding on the jet ski.
He doesn't need. Yeah, he doesn't need it when he's shredding.
He doesn't need to hear when he's shredding.
When Jay does the insensitive thing, basically, and asks how much to rent a jet ski, and the deaf kid tells him, I got to stop referring to him as the deaf kid. I'm sorry.
No, you can.
No.
Okay,
how about this?
What should we call him?
How about the kid that Sean beat up? The kid that Sean beat up explains it, and then just gives the jet ski to Sean for free. I'd be so stoked. I'm like, all right, I wronged you, and you're fucking hooking it up.
Do we know this kid's name? We do, right?
I'm sure they disclose it, but I don't remember.
We can call him Wasega. Wasega Jeff.
Twilight? Jeff. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Your favorite part of this episode, Rick, is the smashing of the computer monitor.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the episode is the rage jet skiing.
There's nothing like it.
I mean,
there is nothing like it.
It's so confusing.
I've never seen anyone do that before, and I don't think I ever will again.
I also love this stunt double.
I wish Sean, after he got in that argument with Ellie, would have been like, babe, I got a jet.
What should have happened is he should have gotten on like a motorcycle. Like that makes sense.
Yeah,
but instead of
they showed up to shooting, and there was a jet ski place there, and they were able to rent jet skis.
I guess.
Man, that water has to be so cold because Sean is wearing a full wetsuit with booties and gloves.
He's still like,
yeah.
I just everything about it is so wild. When he jumps on the jet ski, and at first he can't get right on it, and then he's dragging himself along. That's wild.
We all saw that Ellie tried to give him a life jacket too, right?
Yeah. And then when he
that was foreshadowing.
When he crashes it,
it's amazing.
It's so good. There's nothing better. I think this is the best thing that's happened on Next Gen so far.
I watched it a few times. As soon as he takes off, just the transition into the stunt double. He's just his head's slightly smaller than his, and it's just like.
In particular, the part where he's dragging himself.
Yeah. Shit.
God, that's good. That's good.
Do you think The stunt double is just some kid at the beach. They're like, "Hey, you got a jet ski, right? Do you mind
He's like,
just
that water's ice cold.
Do you mind just like driving it around a little bit?"
You got to remember, for the last time, Rick, Degrassi has a huge budget now. This is no longer kids at Degrassi Street.
The kids aren't making their own sets anymore.
They are stars.
Do you think that was Sean Cameron in real life's jet ski?
Oh, maybe. You mean the actor?
About maybe.
Yeah. Daniel is, I can't remember what his last name
Clark?
is.
Why do you think that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a strange take. Of course it's not his jet ski. They used a stunt double as soon as he took off. I don't even know why you needed to use a stunt double. Those jet skis are easy to ride. Easy.
Yeah.
You'd be selling on that jet ski.
I would never do that. I don't like to ride stuff like that. I don't like to ride four-wheelers.
You should come over. You should come over and ride all the things I have, Hannah. I got a lot of things you can ride.
I'm sure they're all the things I'm afraid of.
You have jet ski?
No, but Jessica and I are really
Love jet skis? That's cool.
Considering buying a jet ski.
So you want Hannah to go to Muskegon wearing a thong bikini on a jet ski to impress the people of Muskegon?
Man, Hannah.
If I rode a jet ski in
bet,
a thong
new
bikini, I would rupture my vagina. I'm not doing that.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Mike, see if you're on board with this. I will.
Why does Mike need to be on board?
Do you want to go halvesies in this?
No.
Okay, Mike.
On a jet ski? Crazy.
No. This is a monetary bet for Hannah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Hannah.
Yeah.
I will pay for you airfare to come to Muskegon.
Right.
I'll procure a jet ski or a wave runner. You have to get in a wet look bikini thong for $500, and you have to ride it around Mona Lake
wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mike, we'll sort it out so you can.
At first, this seemed like not a good deal for me, but now the cowboy hat is in there.
But Hannah, the one caveat is that you personally have to purchase the thong wet look bikini.
That seems like more a good deal because then I can pick out whatever I want.
You can't wear sunblock. No sunblock either.
Yeah.
Why can't I wear?
This will have to be next year.
Why do I have to be
no
sunburned? You know what? The deal's off. It's not worth it.
$5,000.
$5,000. I'll do it in a heartbeat. I'll get sunburned in a thong bikini on a jet ski and definitely hurt myself for $5,000.
I'm not in on this bet here.
Are you going to pay the hospital bills?
This is a stupid idea, Rick.
Well, Mike, what if I can get 3 jet skis and we can just jet ski around?
With me in a Speedo?
Yeah.
You in a Speedo, me in a Speedo?
Yeah.
That sounds like
that would be so disturbing.
See.
No sunblock for anybody, and we have to stay
like
up for
we're
10
Charlie's
hours.
Angels or something.
I can't believe how old Sean's dad is. He's reaching 80.
These are John Waters' parents. Like these are like I don't know where they walked out of. I love this trailer park. I think there should be a Wasaga Beach like spinoff. I'd love to see it.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like Degrassi, but that trailer park.
It's a weird take just in general for us to treat this serious episode so strangely. And I think that has to do with the trauma we've been basically thrown at for the last 2 episodes. I've been so mentally drained that I could only treat this episode with lightheartedness and joy.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, but also what's fair to say is that I feel like the writers have it's heavy stuff that's happening. What the writers didn't do any favors with the jet ski scene.
By burying Emma and Ellie?
Yeah, by burying Emma and Ellie, the jet ski scene, Sean smashing that TV.
Chocolate milk.
Then chocolate milk. And then the casting director casting the oldest people in Canada as Sean's
The
parents.
oldest, weirdest people, the oldest, weirdest character actors. In
But
Canada.
again, it makes sense because she had Sean when she was 47, and it was a total like mistake. Even though they live in the trailer, they're
His
very
brother is
conservative.
super old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's-
Kind of makes sense.
he was their only son, and then they were just like, "Wow,
Doing
I'm
it.
pregnant," and they had the baby. Because even though they do live in the trailer house and maybe look a little despondent at times, they are religious, and so they stuck to their guns, and they
Yeah.
had the child instead of aborting.
I have a theory.
Stuck. Did I say stuck?
Yeah.
Let's say that Tracker is actually Sean's dad.
And he got the mom pregnant?
Well, no,
It's not the first time that has happened.
Well, maybe they do live in a trailer park. Sorry, trailer park people.
They all
It's
live
not
in a
very
trailer
nice.
park. Like,
Yeah.
Shaw does too.
Yeah. Okay.
When Sean breaks down and
It's-
cries, very moving.
Yeah,
But-
it's good. He did.
Did everyone see the look on the dad's face when he breaks down?
He kind of sighed and said, "Oh God, okay."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, not this shit again."
Not emotions. Get this shit out.
Yeah,
No crying in the trailer park.
He wants to go fix something. He probably has a bunch of stuff he's ready to fix, and
That guy
Sean ruined
looks like
it.
he hasn't fixed anything in years.
Well, he has a lot of projects that he wants to do.
Yeah.
He tinkers around with them daily, but
He
he-
makes like birdhouses and stuff
yeah.
out of
He
Tin
makes
can.
he makes ashtrays out of tin cans, basically.
exactly.
Can we talk about how weird this funeral scene is between Rick's mom and Toby?
Also,
God, they
like,
cover a lot.
his
They
mom.
cover so much. Yeah.
Yeah,
They recast her, but like that episode was not that long ago. It was like
No.
I think like 10
Wait,
episodes ago.
did you say they recast her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rick's mom?
yeah.
She was not a long-haired blonde beauty, as I recall. Maybe it's the same lady.
It's got to be the same lady. There's
Yeah.
no way.
There's no way.
In closing of that scene at the trailer park, we all admit, we all agree that Sean's acting, or Daniel Clark's acting, amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Very
He was-
touching.
Who do you think are the best actors coming out of this season? Because I think it's like Manny and Sean,
yeah,
kind of.
yeah. You know who was very bad in that scene?
Oh,
Ellie. Ellie was
Yeah.
terrible.
love her. I love that actress, but yeah, not great.
Sorry, Stacy.
Sorry, Stacey.
Everyone is so good. There's, except for Chris. Chris is no good. Chris can't act,
Yeah,
but everybody else. Okay, so I'm just thinking about when I first watched Next Generation when it was on the air,
Mm-hmm.
and being wary of, gosh, they're really going to reboot Degrassi because I love the original so much.
Yeah.
But knowing immediately within that first season how much better the actors were than the original Degrassi. The original is insane. Like these are all real actors,
Yeah.
and thus it's far superior. I can't.
Some of them
no,
are better than
I'm-
others, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to backtrack because I still love the original.
How
probably
much
more.
how much of Next Gen did you watch just when you were like curious about it?
I watched it all. Like I watched it when it was
Oh.
in real time. I was
Yeah,
watching.
I watched the next season. I am familiar with the next season. I've gone forward a
You
little
went forward?
Yeah,
It's not.
because I didn't
It's
know.
not.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was getting curious of when I'll start remembering stuff, and it's after this season. So
Yeah. Okay. Sorry to interrupt the funeral proceedings, but we have to also talk about. Well, really quickly talk about the fact that JT being a jerk to Toby,
mhm.
and Manny basically talking to him and saying, you know, this is not how you treat a friend. This is one of your best friends, and It's a weird. That's not really weird. I guess it's a good B plot.
It's like
showing
barely a
emotion.
B plot.
Is
Yeah.
barely. There's just a lot covered in this
But
episode.
I agree that if there is one, that's it.
We never even said that the lifeguard. Did we say the lifeguard saved Sean?
No.
The deaf kid.
The deaf kid saved Sean.
What poetry?
The look on both of their faces afterwards is like, "We cool?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Can you imagine? No way. Can you imagine when that deaf kid went home to his friends? He was like, "You remember that kid that hit me in the ear really hard? He crashed a jet ski."
He was doing the craziest thing on this jet ski. I rented him for free, and then I had to save him because I was liable for him at that point.
And I was like, "Why are you doing this?" And apparently, at his other school, see, that's what I'm saying. We need the Wasaga Beach show. I need that show.
If I was Jeff Bezos, I would just be doing stuff like this.
Do you think
I would be making the most obscure shows?
Oh my God, yeah.
Do you think we could get Chris Candy to make a Wasaga Beach?
We could do it too.
Show?
We could do that. I should do that. That's
play all the characters.
Yeah.
Whee! Funeral. We got to end this. Funeral. I got to get to work.
I gotta get
funeral. Funeral.
So
Not many people at the funeral.
No. I love the picture they chose for him for Rick. Just an over the shoulder.
It's so sweet that Manny comes with Toby.
Yeah.
Manny,
how many times do you think Rick's mom met Toby? Because seemingly it was just that one time.
Yeah, but when she met him, Rick told her that they were best friends.
Yeah, that's true. I love when JT shows up and the mom was like, "Were you good friends with Rick, my Ricky?" And he's just like, "It's a tragedy."
Yeah. It's a tragedy. Sorry. But no, we're not friends.
Yeah.
He also came with like unkempt hair.
Well, that's just his hair.
Yeah, that's his hair.
His hair this season is not good.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I love it.
You're lying.
I love it. Oh gosh, it's so sad. But it's not badly attended. It's just mostly adults. It's people who've been involved in the family's history, aunts, uncles, therapists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Let's wrap it up. What's next?
Sean just tells Ellie he's staying.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay, I'll do it real quick. Sean tells Ellie he's staying in Wasaga Beach. Ellie is like, "What?" And then they both start crying, and Jay basically goes, "Peace, bro."
Yeah, so cool.
But then there's a weird thing where the last look away is Emma. Did Sean and Emma get back together at some point?
I don't recall them.
Yeah, they do.
They do? God,
Genesis of that. And then freeze frame, Sean's crying, end of episode. Wonderful eyebrows of Daniel Clark.
He's so good. I love this trailer park. Oh my God. They do. The hubcaps just like glued to the walls.
That was one of his projects, a little hubcap art project.
Just out there with the glue gun.
Glue gun? No way. He is using the glue gun.
Gorilla super glue.
You hit it on the nose, and that's it. That's the episode.
Who's tippity typing?
Me.
That's Rick.
What are you typing?
What are you typing?
I'm doing tour managing stuff.
Oh my God.
You're trying to, man. You have no dedication to this podcast.
Man, I came into a world of hurt today.
Oh man.
Okay, that's it. Rick is running on 4 hours sleep. He was in Los Angeles last night and flew home and got 4 hours sleep. So we're going to let him, and he has to go straight to work. So we're going to bid you farewell. Have a great day at work. Hannah, enjoy whatever you do today. And I actually have to go to work too. So until next week, have a blessed day. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.